Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome to Gasis Kama TV, the Tourist Mile, Black Africa. The Energy Regulatory and Petroleum Authority, popularly known as EPRA, is at it again. The body wants 6.5 billion. That was given by William Samoei Ruto in his first three months in office by Kenya Power and Lightning Company to be passed to the consumer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is shocking in my view because what William Samoei Ruto did when he came into office, William Samoei Ruto was given subsidies in electricity and KPLC was reducing the tariffs. So for the first 3 months in office, William Samoei Ruto 6.5 billion, and it is this money that KPLC want to pass to the consumers. So how it will be passed? It will be in form of bills, the electricity bills, the way you buy tokens, the way you do whatever you do. Kwa hivyo kuna zile njia ambazo watatumia kuhakikisha kwamba the consumer, who is you and me, pay for 6.5 billion. And this one does not make sense, ladies and gentlemen, because Kenyans did not ask for it. It doesn't make much sense because William Samoei Ruto is the one who decided to do this. But we have learned that EPRA has approved because KPLC went to EPRA management and asked EPRA recover this money from the consumers, and EPRA was so much willing to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is happening here? Because I think here the president is feeding the nation. The president, because there's no way you can give people alafu baada ya kuwapatia, baada ya kutumia, sasa unawaambia wakurejeshe. This one doesn't make much sense because it is like a father who give gifts to his family members and then all of a sudden anawaambia wamrejeshe zile zawadi zake. It is an African. It doesn't make much sense. It is wrong in my view, if you ask me. And William Samoei Ruto should be advised that this is not the way to go. So when you look at it, you see a number of conclusions that we can make here. And the first conclusion that we can make here is that we have a government that doesn't care so much about the common mwananchi. We have a government that just care about money, a government that cares about taxes. And the second thing that we can conclude is that some of the policies ambazo zinapitishwa na Kenya Kwanza, they are policies whereby it look like the government is not very keen on whatever is doing. Kwa sababu wakati ilipoingia ofisi tuliona akichukua hatua mbalimbali including the appointment of the Supreme Court judges, and it means this is something that should be well thought out even before it is implemented. Lakini sasa kile ambacho tunaona hapa, tunaona rais ambaye tunaona kwamba anachukua hatua kuonyesha kwamba whatever he was doing is like he was not himself, and this one can only tell us that most of the things that William Samoei Ruto anafanya inaonekana ya kwamba it doesn't seem like he's the one who is making such decisions, and again it look like they are not well thought decisions, kwa sababu you cannot tell me umefanya hivi kisha unakuja kuambia again. From all angles, it is embarrassing. It is embarrassing the head of state. And when you look at it again, it is embarrassing because by the fact that he is the head of government, by the fact that it is a government that gives subsidies, and now you are telling the consumers, you are telling Kenyans, you are telling taxpayers to refund 6.5 billion to you, it tells you that you don't have what I call integrity. Integrity is very, very important kwa sababu there is no way we can tell Kenyans to pay when you are the one who give. It doesn't make much sense. And it is embarrassing the president, it is embarrassing the CS Energy, it is also embarrassing the president and the government and even everybody who is in government. Igawa Swahili wanasema wasio na haya wana mji wao, ama kweli hawa wana mji wao. Something else that we can conclude from this one is that maybe, and I say maybe, hawa watu wanatafuta tu pesa za kuweka ndani ya mifuko yao. How will this be accounted for, ladies and gentlemen? Considering that what we are having now, the financial year is already behind us. We have a different financial year. We have 2023, 2024 financial year, because that subsidy was given in the year 2022, 2023, all the way to June, and we are past that one. So by telling Kenyans to recover or to pay that money, to refund that money, you are taking us behind history. If we can do that, then it means we should do everything. Kwa sababu tunaona kwamba wakati huo kuna wakati ambapo serikali inajitolea, like now we are living in a crisis because of the ongoing El Nino rains. In a way, kuna pesa ambazo zitatumika. In a way, kuna pesa ambazo zitatumika labda kusaidia wananchi hapa na pale. Does it mean that when the situation stabilizes, when you go back to normal, that the government is going to ask the victims again to refund the money? Because that is what is happening. It does not also set a good precedent. It is setting a bad precedent, whereby the head of state authorizes subsidies and then start telling Kenyans to pay. What about the fertilizers that they are saying they are subsidizing production? Does it mean now, because according to them, the farmers are receiving Kenya shilling 2,500 subsidized fertilizers? There come a time when William Samoei Ruto's government will now start telling Kenyans, kwa sababu mmevuna mavuno mengi, sasa leteni deni yangu, this fertilizer was subsidized, so you are supposed to pay this much. And how much do you tell Kenya? How do you determine the amount of money that will be paid by electricity consumers? Kwa sababu it is 6.5 billion that according to them, that's the money they are claiming. How do you determine what I consumed, what my neighbor consumed? Utajuaji? It is coming at a time when the bills, Kenya Power bills, are shrouded in mystery. Unapoangalia the billing, it is mysterious these days. Sio kama pale zamani. Unajua hapo beleni ungekuwa unajua forex unalipia hizi, sijui whatever exchange unalipia hizi, consumption unalipia hizi. So these days they just give a general bill, they don't even give the details, kwa sababu hapo ndipo ambapo pana wizi mwingi sana. Kwa sababu hapo beleni you could even be able to tell what you are paying, because that time there was some kind of transparency in the billing. Nataka uangalie wakati siku hizi ambapo unanunua token, wakati una the units for electricity, you realize that you cannot tell what you are buying. Unaambiwa sasa umenunua hizi and the charges are this, the deductions are this. You don't actually, they don't give the details. Unajua hapo beleni, for those of you who had been receiving electricity bills, you know, remember it was a full page detailing each and every levy. These days you cannot tell what you are paying for, and hapo ndipo wizi ambapo unafichwa. Na hapa we can only see they are operating an opaque kind of government. So the way Kenya Power is operating, it is not the best way. It is not what is expected of such a parastatal. And it is high time that we try to do away with this kind of monopoly. Monopoly by Kenya Power is hurting. This monopoly by Kenya Power is the one that is bringing all these problems. This is like vile ambavyo tulikuwa na telecom. Then all of a sudden, before they knew it, Celtel was there. Halafu wakakuja Safaricom and many others. Today, when you talk about ile ilikuwa hapo telecom hapo beleni, you look like you are dreaming. And that is what should happen to Kenya Power. Because even the many blackouts that we are experiencing is a result of incompetence, is a result of poor management of our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kashis Kaman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. I request you just one thing: like this video, remember to subscribe to our channel, comment and share our video. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.